Cheers.
Oh, did you hear that?
Oh, that was painful.
Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day, so follow along with me if you want to see my meals throughout the day. I'm also going to be showing a few other things today that I'm excited about, but if you enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and let's get started. So first things first, I just woke up. Today is actually my day off of the gym, so I got to sleep in a little bit. It feels good, and Adam actually got up about 30 minutes ago and already went to the gym. Today is his off day from work, but on his off days from work, those are his gym days. So he's working out right now. I am about to go rollerblade. It is beautiful. It's like 70 degrees out right now, and so I'm so excited. We've been having some pretty hot and humid days, so this will be perfect today. But before I go, I always take my allergy pill because of all the pollen and everything. It's pretty rough out there. And then I'm also going to be having a Fiber One brownie. This is the chocolate chip brownie. So this is my favorite flavor. It is 2 points for one, 70 calories, and it's got 6 grams of fiber, 2 grams of protein. So this is just something good that I can have. It's not too heavy or anything, but I can just eat this before I go. So anyway, I'm gonna have that with some water. And then what I do is I rollerblade. So rollerblading was something that I always liked as a kid. And then I wanted to start my weight loss journey without doing any type of exercise. So I did for about 3 months, and that's when I finally incorporated any exercise at all, and I picked rollerblading, and I am so happy that I did. It has become the best part of my day. I just love it. It's the best way to get out of the house and get some activity in while also just completely clearing my mind. It's like my therapy, kind of like the gym. But what I did is I went to Dick's Sporting Goods and I just bought some regular rollerblades like this. These are actually men's rollerblades. That was all they had because it was at the beginning of the pandemic, and they just happened to be in my size. They fit perfectly, and these are the ones that I've had the whole time. So I have replaced the wheels. I've gotten different ones off Amazon just because I've completely worn them down a few times, but I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. I'm gonna go skate, and I bring my phone with me and I just track using Map My Fitness, the app. And I do that just so I can see my distance, my time. It kind of helps me pace myself. Not that I'm like going for a certain pace, but anyway, it's just nice to have. And that way I can track my workout. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we will be probably making some breakfast when I get back. I'm really excited because today I'm finally gonna be showing you guys a little bit of the cookie business side of things. I don't know why. I get nervous when it comes to like showing cookies and the process and everything. I think just because I'm so focused when it's usually like my work. So I'm not going to be showing any specific orders, but what I do is I make flood videos for my cookie Instagram, which pretty much show the whole process just really sped up, and it's a satisfying video. But I'm going to be showing you guys the process of filming those videos, and I'm going to walk you through each step of decorating the cookies and just kind of give you an idea of how I do it. So I'm really excited for that, and I'll probably be doing that before or after lunch. I don't know. We'll see how the day goes, but I will be back. Okay, so we are back. Adam, how was your workout?
It's good.
What'd you do?
Back and buys.
Yeah.
Legs tomorrow.
And I went and skated. I did about 45 minutes, and usually that's like 8 miles for me, so it's pretty long, but it was really good. It felt really good to get some fresh air. I'm kind of sore today, so I need to go do some stretching, but anyway, then we walked the dogs really quick right after, and now we are super hungry. So before we eat our breakfast, we're gonna go ahead and drink our greens. We have coconut again. This is my favorite flavor, greens. We both say we like sip on this one instead of, and there's Trevor in the background. You should have said hi. Trevor says hi. Anyway, coconut is our favorite flavor. We can like sip on them, especially in the summer. It's so refreshing. So I'm so excited to have these again. We have them with a glass of water. We drink them to help with digestion, bloating, and it's an extra serving of vegetables. So cheers.
Cheers.
I also always chug a glass of water right when I get back from skating, but I didn't do that today, so that's why I just I needed to drink all that. That was good. Anyway, what we're doing for breakfast, so I accidentally bought a bag of apples when I already had one in the outside fridge, so we've got a ton of apples that I want to go through. I just have regular Honey Crisps, they're from Sam's Club, but we're gonna do cinnamon apple pancakes. So I've made these pancakes before. They're very low point, but really good. They're not like too eggy, banana-y. Like they actually do have a consistency of more of like a pancake. I know there are a lot of like 2-ingredient, you just mix egg and banana and it makes pancake. There's a little bit more in these, and that makes them have a little bit more substance, so that's why we like them. But anyway, I start by mashing a banana, then I'm gonna add in 1 egg, and this is for each of us. We each have our own serving of this. Almond milk, I use some cinnamon, some baking powder, flour, and powdered peanut butter. So the flavor I'm using today is actually perfect for pancakes. This is the maple waffle powdered peanut butter from Nuts and More. We really like this flavor, and it's just a really convenient way to add the flavor of peanut butter without adding a bunch of points and calories. 2 tablespoons is 50 calories in 1 point. So I will add 2 tablespoons in, I mix that up, and then I'll make the pancakes with that. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slice up the apples, and I'm just gonna cook them in, I think, olive oil spray. Sometimes I add a little butter, which would add points, but I'm gonna see how it goes today. But I'm gonna use some of this buttery cinnamon roll Flavor God seasoning. I think that's gonna be really good on the apples. And then I use some brown sugar swerve, so that's 0 points as well, and a little bit of water, and that's how I make those. So, also, we're going to have 2 turkey sausages with it. So these are just turkey sausage patties. 2 of them is 110 calories and 3 points, and 10 grams of protein. So I'm gonna heat those up just probably in the microwave. That was a mouthful. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here is my finished breakfast. That looks so good. These apples smell amazing. So the pancakes come out to 3 points for all 3 of them. It's 2 points for the flour and 1 point for the powdered peanut butter. Then the apples we're just gonna track as 1 point because of the honey maple syrup I used, and that is it. So this plate of pancakes is 4 points. Then we also just heated up some turkey sausages, so I'm gonna have that on the side. I'm gonna have 2 of them for 3 points. So my total meal comes out to 7 points, and this is gonna be really filling. You can hear the air fryer in the background. Trevor's making his chicken. If there's one thing, because I get a lot of questions about what he eats, if there's one thing he eats every day, every single day, it is Purdue chicken tenders or chicken nuggets. So that's what he has in the air fryer. But really quick, I just wanted to explain the cookies before I bake them. So what I'm doing today, like I mentioned, I'm not working on anyone's custom orders or anything, but for my Instagram page, I like to do flood videos where I kind of show the process just sped up. It's more just like a satisfying video, and they're fun for me to create. So what I do for those is I don't need to make a fresh batch of dough. What I do is when I make batches of cookies and I roll them for orders, sometimes there's some left over, so I'll just roll it out and I put it on a tray. I have these nice lids, and then I just pop it in the freezer, and then I keep it in the freezer until I need it for something like flood videos. So it's convenient because it's already rolled out like this. So then I pretty much pick the cookie cutters I'm gonna be using for the video. I went with like a summer theme today, so that's what I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna cut the cookies out in the dough, put them on a tray, and bake them in the oven at 350. Then they just have to cool off, and then I will show you guys how I do flood videos. So as you can see, my cookies are rolled out and ready to go in the oven, and I just wanted to explain my cookie cutters. So I have a huge collection. I've shown it before on my page, but most of my cookie cutters are metal like this. These are ones that I've just purchased online or in stores. Then a good majority are just plastic like this. This is the brand Sweet Sugar Belle, so I really like a lot of her cookie cutters. And then if you ever see, I have these black ones, and some of them are blue as well. This one I actually 3D printed on my own. I have a 3D printer that I got just to print cookie cutters. So a lot of my shapes actually I've been able to design and print them out. I haven't made them in a really long time. That was more when I was a lot busier with cookies. But I have a huge collection now, so I haven't even really needed more. But yeah, I'm gonna pop these in the oven and then I'll explain everything else. Okay, so I have my setup. The cookies are baked. They're in front of the fan cooling so that I can start decorating them and show you guys. But this is my setup back here. I will explain it, but I decided to make a coffee really quick. So in this glass right here, I went ahead and poured like 3/4 cup of this almond, cashew, and macadamia nut milk from Trader Joe's. It's unsweetened. It's 30 calories for a cup, but like I said, I don't use a full cup, so it's 0 points as well. Then I used some of this peanut butter cup skinny syrup. This one's really good, and I like to use this one when I'm gonna be making this coffee specifically because in my espresso, which I just used our espresso maker, and this is the pod I'm using. So you just make one pod, and I put it in the glass like this, and then I mix it with a scoop of chocolate collagen from Bloom. So that's why I like to do the peanut butter cup with the chocolate collagen. It goes really well together. So I have some ice in my coffee. I'm gonna add the espresso that has the collagen mixed in. And then that is my coffee, and it's only 1 point because I only have to track the scoop of chocolate collagen. So that is what I'll be sipping on while I work on cookies. Okay, so we have a new angle today. The lighting's gonna be a little off because I have my big studio light over here that I use for the actual flood videos, but I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys what I have. So I have everything set up. What's funny is most of the time, or pretty much all the time I'm working on cookies, I prefer not to have these nails on, so that's why I usually take them off like right before I'm about to start my orders for the week. Usually it works out that more of my orders are at the end of the week because events are usually on like Friday, Saturday, but I do get them throughout the week as well. But I don't like to have fake nails on. I always wear gloves, but when I'm doing these videos, I don't wear gloves because I'm filming and my hands are in them. It's much more difficult to actually show what I'm doing. And I also like to have nails on for the videos just because it looks nicer when you see my hands working on the cookies. So I put new nails on. That's what I have. It's just the regular Impress nails that I talk about all the time, but that's why I put my nails on. It's just for the video to film them. So that's why I don't wear gloves when I work on them, although I'm like crazy about wearing gloves. I prefer to wear gloves. Even you guys see in my cooking videos, I just like to have gloves on my hand when I'm cooking. So it's something I've gotten in the habit of after working in the food service industry for years and years. But anyway, I have my cookies here. I have them kind of separated based on the colors that I'm gonna be basing them. So right here, I'm gonna do a pineapple. That's gonna be yellow. The sun's gonna be yellow as the main color. There will be other colors on them. I'm gonna do a lime with this round, and then I'm gonna do some swim trunks, also in that lime green color. Palm tree is gonna get a brown base, and so is the ice cream cone and the little stick on the popsicle, which I'm gonna do the popsicle hot pink, and I'm also gonna do this flamingo float cookie hot pink, and then I'm just gonna do a regular white cookie. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, is kind of get the colors all situated. These are my more recent colors from this past week of orders. I just finished them yesterday, so these are the colors I'm gonna be using to detail with. What I do when I film this is my arm for my phone. So I'm just gonna take my phone and turn the camera on, and I prop it up here. That'll film what I'm doing, so you guys will see my phone up there. And then I just use this little remote to control turning it on and off for filming. This is my little probe tool that I use to get bubbles out when I'm doing the icing. And then I already picked out the sprinkles that I'm gonna be using for 1 or 2 of the cookies. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Okay, so in between basing each cookie, I have to go run it into my cookie room where I have my racks set up and everything. And I actually have a fan on them because it just dries them faster so that I can do each layer quickly. Usually in between like baking the cookies, when I'm doing a custom order, I bake them and then I let them cool for a few hours before I even usually baste them. Then when I baste them, I like to give them at least 12 hours to completely dry. That way there's no bleeding when I put other colors of icing on top when I'm doing the details. So when I'm doing these videos, just to speed up the process, I put them in front of a fan and they get a little bit of a hard layer over them. They're still pretty soft to the touch. They'll get damaged if I touch them, but that way I can put the details on for the videos that I'm filming over here. So a few of them are in front of the fan. I grabbed a couple to just do the details on right now, and then I'll pretty much just finish the cookie and then go on to the next one, whereas before I was skipping through each one. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go through and just detail each cookie. Okay, so here are the final cookies after I finished recording the videos. So I'm just going to be posting these throughout the next couple weeks on my Instagram, and I can also post that in the description of this video if you guys want to go check out my page. But yeah, these are the final cookies, and now I just have to do the final shot of each one of them, which would be like the end shot for the cookie videos. So we're gonna go ahead and make lunch now, and then I don't know what we have planned for the rest of the day. Okay, so we are making lunch now. I finished up with all my cookies, so now I just have to edit the videos and put them together, and I'll just continuously post them. But we are doing burger bowls for lunch. We're both very hungry, so I've got some jasmine rice here. You can use any base you want. You can use jasmine rice, brown rice, regular rice, chickpea rice, or cauliflower rice. You could really even use lettuce with these bowls that I like to make. But anyway, that'll be our base, and we'll use a 5-point serving of that. Then I have some turkey burgers that I made with some 99% lean turkey. And then I also use seasoning, egg, and panko. And I will put that recipe in the description of this video. But these are 0 points. So we're each gonna have a turkey burger cut up. I have some bacon. I've been prepping it in a container like this, and it's been really helpful. So we will each have 2 slices. It's center cut, and that'll be 2 points. Then I'm going to use some of this pickle de gallo. That's 0 points. It's just like a pickle relish, but with fresh pickles, so it's really good. Then I'm going to cut up some grape tomatoes, some just regular mushrooms. I'm not going to cook them, we're just going to have them raw like that. Some romaine lettuce, and then I'm also making veggie mix. I just really quickly chopped up 4 bell peppers, 1 zucchini, and 1 onion, and I'm cooking that on the stove so that I have it for the rest of the week, or the next few days actually is only how long it really lasts us. But I'm cooking that up. I'll add some seasoning, and then I'll add that to the bowl as well. And then the last thing, the sauce I'm using, is this Lily's Q Zero Sugar Carolina barbecue sauce. We've really been liking it, and I just think it'll go really well with the burger flavor of the bowl. And on the veggie mix for today, I'm going to be using the garlic, herb, salt, and pepper seasoning from McCormick. And then I'm also going to use a little bit of this Flavor God Everything Spicy seasoning. And I'm just going to put those on now after they've been cooking for like 10-15 minutes. Okay, so here's my final burger bowl, and this is just the bowl that I get from Target. I actually got a new one the other day. They have some that are $7 and some that are $4. The $7 ones are like the colored ones, but anyway, I can also link those in the description of this video. But here's my bowl. So 5 points for the base of jasmine rice, then the mushrooms, lettuce, tomatoes, veggie mix, and pickle de gallo, and turkey burger are all 0 points. The bacon for 2 slices, it's 2 points. So 7 points for this entire bowl, and actually I get like 2 to 3 points back from veggies, but it'll be really filling, so I'm excited. I'm gonna mix it all together and have this. But just to give you guys an idea, so like this is what I like to do with the turkey burgers that I prep. You guys always ask about Trevor, and so today, right now, he's making his, and he's just making a turkey burger. He heats it up, he's putting it on a bun, he's using a slice of the bacon that we had in there, and some shredded lettuce, and he'll just make like a regular turkey burger. He's not big on like sauces or anything, and doesn't have cheese, so that's what he'll have. And then I also just filled up my big jar of water, so I'm gonna drink that while I eat this. Okay, so just to show you guys, this is Trevor's burger. He wants to show it. He made it himself, so show it closer. So that's his turkey burger with the lettuce, the bacon, and nothing else, right? You put nothing else? Just a regular bun. So usually we have like the Great Value buns or the ballpark buns, so yeah. Okay, so I decided that I'm actually gonna go for a quick skate. I'm showing Adam's in the back playing his video games. He's got Rocket League set up, but anyway, I have my skates on. We're gonna head to a parking lot down the street and just skate around, just kind of nice and enjoy the weather. Okay, so I just got back from skating, so I'm making some EAAs and electrolytes. I'm having green apple today, and I just put it in my shaker bottle with water. So that's what I have here. I'm gonna drink this right now and then just chill out for a little bit, and then I'm gonna start making some dinner. Okay, so now I am making dinner, and I am so hungry. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have chicken parmesan, but I'm gonna show you guys how I make the thin sliced chicken breast into breaded chicken breast. That's what I've been making a lot lately, and we really like it as sandwiches, but today we want pasta. I'm craving pasta, so that's what I'm gonna make. But I'll do this recipe and make them as sandwiches too. So I'm using this thin sliced chicken breast, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in flour, then egg, and then panko breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna season those. I'll show you what I season them with. But then I'm gonna bake those in the oven. So the oven is set to 400 right now. I will get those all breaded and then get them on a tray, and once it's preheated, I'll pop them in the oven. Then those I usually cook for like 15 minutes, flip them over, and do like 10 or 15 minutes more. But while those are cooking, I'm gonna boil some water, and then we're gonna be making this al dente carbonara egg fettuccine. That'll be our pasta base, and I think I usually make it into thirds, this whole bag, so I'll cook it up and then divide it into thirds, and we'll have one left over. And then I'm gonna make the sauce just using Trader Joe's organic tomato sauce. That's 0 points. I'm gonna add these diced tomatoes in as well. I'm gonna strain the can and add them. I'm also gonna use some roasted garlic and then a few different seasonings to make that sauce, and I'm just gonna cook that on the stove. I'll probably just let it simmer while the pasta is cooking and the chicken is cooking. But I'm gonna get the chicken started first. And for the breading of the chicken, I'm using panko breadcrumbs, and I'm gonna mix that with some of this garlic lover seasoning from Flavor God, and then I'm also gonna use some of this garlic and herb McCormick seasoning, and that'll be the panko. Then in the flour, I usually add a little salt and pepper, and then the egg I just scramble up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those breaded and in the oven. Okay, so I forgot to mention that I was also gonna make some zucchini. So I just cut up the zucchini, added some olive oil spray and some seasoning and a little Parmesan cheese, and I have that baking in the oven as well. I just took the chickens out and flipped them over. It's 15 minutes. So I set a timer for another 10 minutes and then I'm gonna check them. But right now I'm making my sweet snack for after I finish my meal. So I'm gonna have a yogurt. I usually have an apple, but I already had an apple today with breakfast. So I'm gonna make this with some berries and kashi. So this is 2 points, it's 80 calories, and it's got 12 grams of protein. So I'm just gonna put the yogurt in here. I'm gonna add some blueberries, cut up some strawberries, and then I'm going to weigh out my serving of this Kashi Go Peanut Butter Crunch cereal. So I'm gonna do a 2-point serving, which is 20 grams. I just tear it when I put everything in it, and then I'll add the cereal. Okay, so the chicken just came out of the oven, and I'm gonna go ahead and put some light mozzarella on mine. Adam only wants like half of a serving. I'm gonna do a full serving, so this is 2 points worth. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on mine. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss these back in the oven for 5 more minutes. Okay, so here are our meals heated up. I just divided the pasta evenly, and that is our leftover container, so I did it into thirds. And the serving of pasta we have here is 5 points. So the sauce is 0, the pasta is 5. The chicken, I counted 2 points for the panko breading, and then 2 points for the light mozzarella, and then I actually get a point back for the zucchini. So what I usually do, I actually took a little bit more of the zucchini, but I gave Adam the bigger chicken. I usually try to give him like the biggest piece of meat if we have it, and I usually divide the carb up evenly. So that's what we have for dinner. It comes out to 9 points total with 1 point back for the zucchini. And then I'm also going to have my yogurt after, so here is that. This came out to 4 points. It's 2 points for the yogurt, 2 points for the cereal. So the berries are 0 for me. So this is my dinner. Okay, and I forgot, I wanted to just show when I cut up the chicken, it's just so juicy on the inside. Oh, it doesn't want to focus. Come on. It's too steamy and it doesn't want to focus, but you can see it's like super juicy. Baking it like that really seems to work well, and that's what we like to use. I even save them in the fridge and we reheat them in the air fryer and make them into chicken sandwiches. That's probably our favorite thing to do with them, but they're so good on the pasta as well. So that's what I like to do with these chicken. Okay, so, wow, I got some sun today. You did too.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, we made sure to really stay hydrated today, so I am feeling good about that, but I keep having to run to the bathroom. But anyway, I ended the day earning back 4 points. So 1 point for water, 3 points for veggies. I don't track my activity points, so technically I would have gotten some for skating, but I just try to keep those out of sight, out of mind. I used 30 points total for the day, so 7 points for breakfast, 7 for lunch, 9 for dinner, and 7 for snacks, which included my coffee and the fiber one I had earlier. So that is it for the day. I think that we'll be done after this. So yeah, we're gonna go eat our dinner. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. We really do like doing these videos. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and we will see you next time.